Hi, I'm Anthony Severo, and I love humanity and history. This is something that I like to discuss a lot about. I almost chose to minor in history because I love the themes and stories that have coursed throughout time and that have connected with other people. I was born in Southern California to a very loud, very big Italian family. My dad was the pastor of a small church, so I was very much like a people person. I learned how to communicate and talk to people, and I just learned how to be in front of people because being a community leader, I had to, or my dad being a community leader, I had to kind of know how to adjust and get used to people. And I started acting at a young age because of that. And I um, I I had kind of a life change at a certain point in my life. I Everything that I wanted to do kind of swapped when I moved down to Orange County. My life just looked completely different from what I wanted to do, and I had kind of this love affair with the arts and culture and history and life. And I started pursuing it. I studied acting at the South Coast Repertoire Conservatory, and that was very fun. I made a lot of good friends there, and that certainly gave me some good foundation. I um, let's see, how do I phrase this? I believe that my life at this point in my life is at a redemption state. I mean, I know I'm only 22, but I felt as a kid like I was Simba in his own respect, because like I was this prince of this big kingdom that was going to like go off, and I was going to help lead like my father. But my father, at a certain point, once he moved down to Orange County, he got let go from his job, and it's been a struggle for him ever since to get a good job. So I've been learning how to be independent and grow as an individual. We were financially pretty well off at the time, and we went to a place where it was just very very bad. So I had to learn how to get some independence and how to grow as an individual. And it was difficult to face some of those realities, but I'm very happy I did, because my parents were very nurturing and very loving, almost too much so. As a typical Italian family, you think family should do everything for you, and they're always a link to that point. And yeah, so at this point, I'm hoping to come back and get my kingdom, to establish my own domain. And um, yeah, it might sound selfish and whatnot to view myself as like that kind of character, but to survive in this business, I think you have to have some mindset that says like I'm born to be a king. I'm born to be a queen, like to be able to survive in this place. So, um, where do I see myself in 5 years? I will be 27, so I'd hope to be in some type of major motion picture or some type of film or television series. I know that's not too realistic. I heard that it takes about 5 years to break into the industry. So, and 27, I want to utilize my youth while I have it. Yeah, I hope to spread these ideas and common web themes that happen throughout history and throughout humanity. And I love playing really earthy and real characters. And sometimes I enjoy like playing outlandish and wacky characters, because I love humanity, and I love the redemptive story that humanity has, even through all of our faults and our terrible times. I believe that there is redemption and grace throughout all of humanity. So
So my name is Tan Noor. Born and raised in the UK. Came to the United States when I was, I believe, 13 years old. I have been a very creative child. I would say from the right old age of 8 up until the age of 13, I just knew for a fact that I just wanted to do something in film. I've always been in love with the aspect of storytelling, and from being raised by my grandmother, she allowed me to watch movies consistently from a young age. As a result, majority of my time was not spent outside, but mostly inside, due to the fact of her um, making sure that I'm well kept and like she has an eye on me. Because of that, I was able to learn for a fact that me sitting in front of the TV has made me realize that, you know what, this is my calling. For some odd reason, me not being able to go outside, but I can transport myself into the movies. That's something that I wanted to do. And as a result, I have very fortunate parents enough to allocate me and my siblings to America to hopefully achieve our dreams. And what better places to come to to California, right? I do believe that me coming here has made me realize that I really am passionate about film. I At first I was very confused and lost in the sense of like what exactly I wanted to do. I really wanted to be a writer, but then at one point I really hated writing for other people. I really wanted to write for myself and only for myself. And it took me a long time to realize that another side of me that I do enjoy is being in charge of camera. I In high school I was mostly the photography kid, the type of kid that was just like, here's a camera, take your camera and go somewhere. And I did. And when during my senior year of high school, I was tasked to film for the school's football team. Mind you, the high school that I went to was Dana Hills High School. Let's just say we never won any football games. So it's kind of sad to know for a fact that every time I go to a game, we always lose. But in the end, the outcome from what I took from that is the fact that I really just enjoy being in front of the camera. Any type of situation that gives me the chance to like use a camera or be behind the camera, I would take it. That being said, um, this past year I was exploring about how my love for colors and lighting as well as photography as well as like just the technical side of filmmaking just made me realize like how much I just want to be behind the scenes and be in charge of that, as well as like help the director's visuals come to life. I've always been the people's person in a sense where like I always want to help other people's dreams or like their visions come to life. I should do it myself, but I realized that I'm like, to an extent, but I really like helping out others. Um, because of that, hopefully I see myself 5 years in the future as a DP or actually any type of like department when it comes to cinematography, because I realized that my love for just being around the camera or anything to do with lighting just made me realize like how much I'm actually in my zone and I'm actually calm and to myself about it. And because of that, I just want to go down the route of being a cinematographer.
Thank you very much. Did you ever write to the cinematographers that you admire?
I didn't get the chance to because I think I just couldn't. For some reason, like a part of me just can't. This whole entire pandemic situation has put me into kind of like a little bubble in a sense where like I want to do what I want to do, and for some odd reason, it's like I just want to sit in the zone and like think about like just like appreciate. I'm just like slowly like building the confidence to actually appreciate my work, and that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. As of right now, just building up my confidence, and then just realizing that like I could do it. It just needs to take time. So yeah.
Thank you. Thanks very much.